Well, good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for making time to tonight, June 15th, halfway through our last month of the Mary Kay seminar year. Wow, I can't believe it's just about you. It feels like it's just really flown by. And the next step will be in July to launch our new year. If you live locally or you'd like to come, doesn't matter where you live, but we are hosting a July kickstart at my home on July the 8th. And you are welcome to come. Guests, talk to your consultant. Maybe you can scoop up a consultant status and come along with her. It's a great way of launching here with Mary Kay and getting your goal inspiration in place, spending time and hanging out with some fantastic, positive, like-minded women. So that will be from, we're going to have coffee and great, fantastic banana bread at 9:30. And then we're going to have stars stay for lunch after we're done at 12:30. And we're going to have special training for red jackets, special gifts for red jackets and first time reds, and a little bit of time with me. So I sure hope the sun's shining on that day. It's going to be fantastic, regardless. We'll squeeze everybody in if it's raining. Absolutely. We've done it before. I know we can do it again. So I want to just remind guests that if you're a guest, please make sure to put your name in the chat and who invited you, okay? So that we know that you are a guest and who your consultant is, because that way we can make sure to get you in the draw for the product we're going to be doing. And it'll be a lot of fun. We like giving things away, right? So let me introduce the beautiful Miranda Rains. Miranda resides in Tyler, Texas, with her husband, Paul, of 22 years, and Bella Gray, who's 18, and Brooke, who's 10. And they have white fur babies, Casper and Cotton, that rule the roost, she says. Okay, I'd like to know what, it sounds like they're small dogs. Are they small dogs? They are. Well, they sound like they have everybody's heart all around let me see. Around their finger, around their foot. Okay, so Miranda has been a Mary Kay beauty consultant for over 23 years and a sales director for 21 years. She has earned 14 free Mary Kay career cars. Wow, including celebrating 10 pink Cadillacs, a beautiful trophy on wheels. She has been privileged to lead a team of women as an executive director, a top trip sales director, which is a big deal, and an achiever of the National Court of Sales and National Court of Sharing, both numerous times. That's wonderful. Miranda enjoys volunteering for organizations in her community and mostly serving at her church, the Lakeview Community Church, where she and her husband have pastored for 14 years as lead pastors. That is an important, valuable role. Absolutely, Miranda. And during college, as a former Miss Northeast Texas US and Miss East Texas US, Miranda's passion for style and fashion drew her into the closets of friends to help boost their confidence and excitement to look and feel their best. She's still having a blast even 25 years later. So please welcome the beautiful, stunning Miranda Rains, and she's going to gift us with her knowledge about color, undertones, and how it applies to our Mary Kay product line. So enjoy, heads up everyone, and guests, don't forget to put your name and who your consultant is in the chat. Okay, Miranda, go ahead. You're muted, my darling.
Oh, great. I don't even know how that happened. Y'all can hear me? God, well, I'm so grateful to spend time with y'all. Thank y'all for having me. And it's so good to see Mary Kay family. And of course, all of our guests. We're like new family, right? We're new friends. So welcome, welcome. It is my privilege to talk to you guys tonight. And I thought I would try to squeeze in as much as I could in this conversation in regarding color, yes, but I thought I'd also talk to you a little bit about style and how to accessorize, some tips for that. And then also fit, how things fit us. Because I think, y'all, it's the recipe of those three things together that really bring your outfit to life, your closet to life, that shoot up your confidence. Wouldn't you agree? And these are fun things, hopefully, that we can dive in together. If you have a lookbook around you, when we talk about color in a minute, we'll talk about Mary Kay lipstick. And should you have a lookbook to turn to the lipstick page, and if we're all just looking at the same thing, and if you're a guest and maybe don't have a lookbook in front of you, maybe we could shoot you a quick link, or even afterwards send that to you, and all will be well, because I'll explain the big picture. But sometimes, y'all, seeing is believing. Wouldn't you agree? I will start off and say this. My air conditioner went out of my house today. So the heat index is 108 degrees in Texas. That's what it feels like. It's 99. So your sweet friend here, I have a ponytail. I tried to wear less clothes as possible while still being classy. But in the event this happens, just know what's happening in my world today. Okay, well, we're gonna dive into style first. Why don't I talk about this? Because I think we'll take it in steps a little bit. So before we dive in, though, let me just give you my perspective, because you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to agree. But I feel that when we have a closet that is quality over quantity, it serves us well. I'm the girl that's going to suggest you have good basics in your closet as clothing that serve you well, that serve your coloring also, and then serve your shape. That's the little recipe. So I love good basics. Have you ever stood in front of your closet and you see all the things? They are all there. You see them all. But yet you mutter the words, I have nothing to wear. If you or that friend has ever done that, sister, you just may not have enough quality basics in your closet that you can mix and match. So we're going to dive into this a little bit, but I'm going to start with the power of accessorizing, because I think this is how we can start tiptoeing in the conversation together. Accessories bring to life your outfit. They do. They do. So if you were the friend that started with good basics, and that's all you had was good basics in your closet, great. You can still use accessories to zhuzh it up and bring the style to life. All right, I'm going to ask you a pop quiz question. That's what a true friend does. We quiz you from the beginning. So I'm going to ask you a question. If you want to hold up fingers or type in an answer, the question is, how many accessories do you feel a well-accessorized girl would wear at one time? How many accessories do you feel a well-accessorized girl would wear at one time? Sherilyn says 3. Love it. Love the guess. Ruth and Rod says one. Oh, I miss Ruth. Mary Lou says 5. I think she said a set of pearls. Donna says 6. I promise Donna should be my cousin. She looks like my cousins. Good guesses. Okay, I'm gonna do a drum roll. Sherilyn says anything that sparkles. Oh, I'm with you, boo. Let me do a drum roll on my thighs to reveal the answer. How many accessories does a well-accessorized girl wear at one time? 10 to 12. Woo! Yes. Ooh, it's gonna get interesting. I see some of y'all's faces. You've about passed out. 10 to 12 accessories. That's the secret sauce of bringing basics to life. Okay, so once you took your breath and recovered from that information, let me tell you, let's talk about what is an accessory. Like what are we going to count in this count up? Okay, so let's do roll call. Anything on your head. So let's say you put a scarf on your head. Let's say you have a hat. I wear baseball caps quite a bit. We Southern girls, we wear headbands. I don't know if anyone's doing headbands in y'all's neck of the woods, but we might have a little headband on. Earrings count as accessories. Necklaces count as accessories. In the event, we're a friend that pops on a reader or a sunglass, or you wear glasses all the time, this would count. Say your rings, I have a wedding ring, so your rings count. All of the arm candy counts. Belts, purses, and then like say you had a scarf or something you put on. All of that, sweet friends, my challenge to you, if this is new information, may I challenge you before you walk out the door this next, 3 or 4 days, count how many accessories you have on. 10 to 12. That's the secret sauce. You're looking at me. I'm looking at you. Let's just count mine. Let's just count what I'm wearing. All right. I got on earrings, big old Texas hoops. 1, 2. Earrings are singular, so as long as you got one in each ear. 1, 2. I have a little necklace on. 3. I have a wedding ring on. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. My readers, 10. And then a while ago to get out of the hot house, we went out to eat and I had my purse on. So that was 11. So if you're looking at me right now, are you like, oh dear Lord, that's way too much? Or are you like, she looks normal. She's fine. This is what I'm talking about. Accessories in the 10 to 12 lane, it just works when on purpose. So let's keep this conversation going. We wear 10 or 12, but we need to make it make sense. We don't just pile them on and then pray, Lord Jesus, work this out. We want it to be intentional. So let me give you 2 things you may want to consider. Layering at the wrist and layering at the neck. These 2 tips help you make 10 or 12 on purpose. Let me explain why. I say this often. I might even said it last time. I just believe in it. And that is where the details are, the eye will go. Period. You can take that to the bank. Good, bad, or ugly. Where the details are, the eye will go. So a wise woman would consider driving people's eyes to her best features. Wouldn't you agree? So when we layer at the wrist, the detail is here. So the eye goes here. What's the thinnest part of your arm? Your wrist. So when people are looking here at your thin little wrist, guess where they're not looking? They ain't looking here. We all hate this part. So you're putting the eye exactly on your best feature. So smart of you. So smart of you. Another area, your clavicle. Your clavicle. I don't know if you know this, but you are drop dead gorgeous in this area. Do y'all know that? Your clavicle is stunning. It's stunning. I've never seen an ugly clavicle. Never. I mean, let's look at Michelle. Michelle's got a beautiful clavicle with her necklace on. There you go. So this is a stunning part of you. By the way, I've never seen an ugly shoulder either. Never, ever. And don't we put on our Mary Kay repair? So we might as well market our beautiful skincare at our décolleté. So this clavicle area, when you put a little necklace right at the clavicle for people to look at, guess where they're not looking? They're not looking at your thighs. They ain't seeing your waistline. With a little necklace right here and beautiful Mary Kay lipstick, you have held them hostage. All right here, which is where we want them to look. So this is wearing accessories on purpose. And then you're layering. Do y'all know the decorating rule? That you decorate in odd numbers? Have y'all ever heard that? Just like in general, like if you're going to buy new pillows for your couch, you put 3 pillows on the couch or 5 pillows. We go overboard with pillows, but odd numbers, it just looks good when you decorate. If you're making a vignette on your coffee table, you're going to put 3 things on the coffee table. Odd numbers look good. When you layer, it's decorating you with accessories. So odd numbers just look good. I don't have a scientific reason for it. It's just pretty. So do 3 things. You're watching 2 bracelets. You're watching 4 bracelets. As long as it's an odd number, it's just going to look good. In necklaces, just put 1 or layer in 3 necklaces. If you are a petite friend, So let's say 5'2" or under in stature, I'd keep your necklaces short, like from clavicle to cleavage. Keep your layers short if you're a petite friend. And that's strictly because when you're petite, our goal is to visually lengthen your vertical space. So we want to keep things, anything past your boobies, swinging and hanging, interrupts our vertical space we're trying to create. So we're going to keep things short. And for those of us who are taller, we have longer vertical spaces. You may want to layer clavicle, cleavage, and one past the bust if you want to. But y'all, 3 necklaces, possibly 3 bracelets, on some earrings. Look at you. You're almost to 10 or 12, and it's all on purpose. So that's part 1 of accessorizing your basics really well, that it makes sense, look good in placement. But part 2, what are we going to put on? Like, what is this stuff we're putting on? Like, it's got to be stylistically appropriate to you and what you are. Now, what I love about Mary Kay is for our guests on too. What I love about Mary Kay is that each woman can be independently her. Like, we love Bernice. We love Mary Kay Ash. We love all of our sales director friends. But what I can appreciate is, although we love them, we don't have to be them. We don't have to dress like them. We can be authentically us and do us in our best way. That's what I love. So sis, you need to know who you are. You need to know what style you like, not what Miranda likes. What do you like? And so I'm about to tell you, for time's sake, a small little style scale. I'm going to give you 4 main places of a style scale. And I bet you primarily may fall in one of these 4, if not more. And you need to know what you love most, or stylistically what you lean to most of. And then when you have clarity on that, I'll tell you what type of accessories reflect that style, so you know what to wear. So you know what to put on. Okay, so this little east to west linear scale, let's start over here. Okay, this little part of the scale, the beginning of it, we're going to call this classic / minimalist. If you're a minimalist, we don't even have to explain that. You know who you are. But so for the classic girl, this is also you. You are classic for the most part if you can appreciate a strong neutral palette in your closet. You love good neutrals. You're not afraid to color a pattern, but you love good neutrals. You love clean lines as a classic friend. So in other words, you like buying something and it looking good 10 years later. You like clean lines. You're probably very, you approach your wardrobe and style with an elevated appearance. So you like to look elevated. Even when you're casual, it's snappy casual. That's how you roll. You like matchy, cohesion. I bet right now your bra and panties match. Nobody knows but you. But you feel good about it. Oh, you feel good about it. So that's a classic girl. So like if y'all have stores like Talbot's, Chico's, Ann Taylor, Banana Republic, J. Crew. I don't know if any of those ring a bell, but that would be classic, clean lines. All right, let's move on to the next place. We're going to call this casual, athletic, sporty. If you, in your heart of hearts, love leggings and a sweatshirt, you don't even work out. You love jeans and a t-shirt. If you're the girl, your heart screams comfort over style. This is you. This is you. The next place we're going to go is trendy. Trendy. Trendy girls. Keyword for your style, color, color. You're not afraid of pattern. You're not afraid of texture, but you live for color. And we're going to put color in your clothing as a trendy girl. When you're trendy, you're adventurous. You want to try what's new, what's hot and popping, what's of the moment. You don't have clothes for 5 years, or you shouldn't. Your closet's always evolving because you need what's new, what's fresh, and it's colorful with textures and patterns. If I said to a trendy girl, you got red earrings, well, you're almost offended. You got every shade of red. And you got the bracelets and the shoes and the belt and the purse. You had the whole collection. That's how you roll. All right, the last bookend we'll talk about is boho eclectic. You sweet friends, we love texture. We love texture. Boho eclectic, you don't mind color, you love it, you love pattern, yes, but we have to add texture into your wardrobe. In one outfit, you may have a suede hat on with a leather mule with turquoise beads, and you may have a sheer kimono with fringe hanging off the elbows in one outfit. You love layers and you love textures and colors and patterns. When our boho friends get dressed, they give the classic girl anxiety almost. Because the classic girl's like, oh my God, nothing matches. But the boho girl, when she puts it on, we're just like, oh, she's flawless. It looks so good. She beats her own drums. So sweet friends, for the most part, which one of these, if you'll tap in, which one of these do you feel you primarily rest in? Which one of these are the category that serves you most? You may vacillate back and forth. Like, I'm a mom, so some days I'm running groceries and leggings and Lulu, clothes, and then at church I'm classic. Where are you? Deb is casual, she says. Mary, classic. Ooh, I saw a lot. I'm sorry. I saw a lot of classic. Great, awesome. This is so fun, and this is the clarity that you need. Because when you know who you are, I'm about to tell you what accessories reflect what style, what some accessories are, so that you can shop and be a good steward with your resources and buy things that serve your taste. For example, if you're not boho, well, sis, I don't know if you need to drop $80 on a cute suede hat. I don't know if you would, because that might sit there and get dusty. And look, you wasted your money. Or when you look at an influencer and you're like, oh, she's so cute, but I ain't never gonna wear that kimono with no fringe down the elbow. Like, why would we buy that? That's not who we are, right? So it lets you honor others, but honor yourself and where you are. Okay, so now let's talk style. I think a lot of you may have a chance to think about that. Classic. If you're a classic girl, you may want to consider having all of your accessories matching, and they be in a true metal or a natural stone. For example, I'm a classic girl as well. All of our accessories, gold. Everything that day is gold. Or everything is silver. Or everything is pearls. Or we are Mary Kay girls. Everything is diamonds. Or it could be, gunmetal, rose gold, whatever, but it's all matching. There's cohesive. When all of your accessories are tonal in a natural stone or metal, it will lean classic every single time. Minimalists already know this. The 2 or 3 things they own and wear are all the same metal for the most part. All right, the second you move on to sporty, athletic, casual, and beyond, this is when we mix. The mixing and the matching occurs. So sporty, casual, athletic girls, they may have on a silver earring with a gold little chain and maybe a silicone wedding band because they do CrossFit, or maybe an Apple Watch. The face is silver and a white silicone band on the Apple Watch. They mix and match. Sporty, casual, athletic, a lot of times is not a lot of hanky downies. It's very simple in approach stylistically with your accessories. We wear them simply mixed and matched metals for the most part, and our natural stones, maybe even a color every now and then, but that will always take the outfit sporty, casual, or athletic. When we get to trendy, this is where the color is. This is the color. So you are the friend with the red earrings, perhaps, but guess what, boo? Your bracelets may be yellow. Your shoes may be magenta pink. So you may have turquoise beads that you're wearing, and this is all in one outfit. So we're not matchy-matchy. That's classic. Trendy is color and mixed and match. That's what we want to do. We want to bring in variety with color and our texture. You may have a Consuela bag where the guitar strap is a print or pattern and matched with something else. So this is your lane. Are your accessories, different colors, all coming together on the one outfit. And then that boho eclectic, it's the texture for you. So instead of red earrings, your boho friend earrings are red feathers that hang to your clavicle with your sheer, kimono, while wearing your hat, while wearing a fringed crossbody bag and your Birkenstock sandals. Like that's how we're going to put your outfit together, is layer upon layer upon layer of texture. And when you think of your style, make sure you have invested in those pieces. So that's what will complement the basics in your wardrobe. Let me give you a quick example of what I'm talking about to tie a bow around this part. So if you have a good basics in your closet, like for example, just quick and easy, 2 basics I think every girl could own a variety of. One is a white shirt. Whatever white shirt speaks to you, grab it. Grab it. Number 2, a pair of boyfriend jeans. I feel strongly boyfriend jeans serve all of us. They are a cropped, relaxed fit denim jean. They are straight leg. Newsflash, straight legs looks good on every body shape, all of them. So like a boyfriend jean, you can get bang for your buck because you can dress it differently. Different shoes, different accessories, and that one jean will go different ways. For example, let's say you want to look classic and you pull out your basic white shirt and your boyfriend jeans. Let me give you a classic outfit for, let's say, a dinner date. All right. I bet your white shirt, because you lean classic, I bet it's a button down white shirt with the collar. That's probably how you roll. So let's say that's yours. And then let's say your boyfriend jean is a dark wash, because that leans classic. So let's put the two together. All right. So I would just do a full tuck in your jeans. Go ahead and do a white shirt full tuck. I'd pop the collar on your white shirt and undo the top button. So now it's a V-neck. We see your clavicle. I have a calf hair leopard belt from Banana Republic. I'd let you borrow my belt. Let's put that on, and it's got a silver little square buckle. I'm sorry, it's a gold buckle. It's a gold buckle. Let's put a black boyfriend blazer on top of your white button down, and let's zhuzh up the sleeves. So now our blazer is with our white shirt zhuzhed up. We pop that collar over the blazer. Now let's layer 3 simple gold chains. Simple. One could have a diamond, but 3 simple gold chains. Why don't you borrow my gold hoops? Why don't you borrow my gold bracelets? So let's drip you in some gold accessories to match the gold buckle of your belt. And then let's throw on my black stiletto pointy toe shoes while we're at it. And then borrow my gold envelope clutch. And boom, we have you classic, but accessorized out the door for a date night in jeans and a white shirt as your basic. Let's say you're boho. Your white shirt, I bet it's a white t-shirt. And that's fine and great. Let's pull it out, sis. And I bet your boyfriend jeans are light wash. That leans more casual. So let's pull them out. And I bet they might have a little rip or two for some texture. We love it. All right. So let's take that white tee. I would turn it to the side. Let's show a little bit of shoulder. Might as well. And then take that tee and let's do a little knot on the side. We're creating texture by doing these 2 movements for the boho friend. Let's take a sheer kimono. Let's do a hot pink. Why not? Let's pretend. Take your sheer kimono on hot pink. Let's drape that on. Then let's go ahead and do a hat while we're here. And then throw on a silver metallic leather mule. Let's do a fringe crossbody It could be in brown leather, but fringe. And then let's do a cuff with some bangle beads, some in yellow, some in emerald turquoise. And then we'll go ahead and do blue, straight like true blue beads here. And then you're ready to go for lunch date. And now you lean boho. So you're working with basics, but see how we shifted the style 2 different ways just by adding accessories in your lane. So if you're starting from scratch in your closet, or if you're thinking, well, dear Lord, I didn't even know my style. Just start somewhere with the accessories I explained, and then good quality basics, and sis, you're going to look great every single time. The second thing we're going to dive in now is color, because this is really, I think, where you can get better and better and better within your closet. Color. Now, y'all, color is important because when you wear colors that serve your skin well and serve your features well, you look like you're always coming back from vacation. You know, when you get back from vacation and you just look good. That's how you look when you wear colors all the time. Now, I don't know about y'all, but here in Texas, Southern folks, they say what they feel. So if I was to walk into my granny's house and she was to see me in something she didn't like me in, she would say, why are you wearing that? You look like death. Go put on some lipstick or rouge. You know, like granny gonna shoot you straight. But what she's trying to tell you is that color don't do nothing for you. So we want to wear colors that brighten the eye, that make your teeth look white, and that you just walked out of vacation. And this has to do with knowing your undertone and recognizing colors, what their undertone is. So the color wheel is a circular little wheel, and it's divided in half. One half of it is cool. One half of it is warm. So sweet friends, I feel you're going to stay either on a cool side of the color wheel or you're going to lean on the warm side of the color wheel. I feel there are neutral colors that are neutral that all girls can wear, but I feel our skin, we lean more cool or warm. And so to determine that, like especially if you're a guest, we can match your liquid foundation to Mary Kay to see what your skin is really saying. We have foundations that end in a C or a W to determine where you are. But if you haven't done that, or if everyone's a novice, this is an easy question I would ask you to think about. I'm going to ask you, what do you look best in? Okay, next to your skin, what do you look best in? Gold jewelry or silver jewelry? What complements your skin best? Not what's trending, not what you own most of. What makes your skin glow? One will glow against your skin and look so classy. One will look a little trashy. So you have to decide which one is best for your skin. If you wear silver best, you lean cool. If you wear gold best, you lean warm. If you say to me, Miranda, I look so good in both. I look so good in both. I'm sure you do, sweet friend. But I bet you're still going to lean a little bit more one way or the other. Okay. So here's what you need to know. Cool girls, you look better in silver. You're a cool girl that should wear cool colors. So colors that lean cool will have an undertone in them of blues, violets, whites, and grays. Think of like, since you're cool, think of being cold, like in Alaska, like an igloo in Alaska. An igloo will have lines of blue, lines of violety purples, whites, and grays and on the igloo. If you're warm, because you look best in gold jewelry, think warm like the sun. The sun is red, yellow, and orange. So as a warm friend, you're going to look best in colors that have red, yellow, or orange in them. So undertone is so important because now you're narrowing down what colors should be in your closet. Your closet may not be every color of the rainbow. It's going to be a condensed version of your best. So let me tell you how this works. Say you say to me, Miranda, I want a red dress. So we go shopping at the red dress store. Okay. When we walk in, we have blinders on. When we're shopping for a red dress, if you're a cool girl, we're going to shop for a red dress that has blue undertones. So a blue red is your best version of red. And that's what we're going to leave the store with. We're not going to be swayed by what's on clearance. We are not going to be swayed by what they're giving away for free. Although we pray the Lord show favor that the blue reds are on sale that day. However, we are going to leave with your best color in mind, a blue red. Likewise, warm girls, we're going to look for a tomato red, red with orange in it. That is your best red. So likewise, we will leave the store shopping on purpose with a tomato red dress as that serves you most. And that's how we shop with color in mind. Say we want a green shirt and we go to the green shirt store. For my cool friends that wear silver best, when we walk in, we look for greens that have blue in them, like jade green or spruce green, or we could even get some turquoise. That's where we're going to run in that lane. If you're a gold girl, you lean warm. We're going to look for green shirts for you, like moss or olive or citrine green with some yellow in it. We're going to lean that way. So you shop with your color in mind. It also pertains to your makeup, and lipstick is the easiest way to run with color. And it's the most frugal as well. Just changing your lipstick to the right color of undertone, game changer. And if you know a lipstick serves you, just buy clothes in the same shade. And that's how you win-win. Just take your lipstick to the store. If it matches, you're good to go. You're good to go. So let's look at Mary Kate lipsticks together so I can teach you with eyes on the same part of the color wheel. Because color is not easy. This is hard to learn. I'll just be honest with you. If you're like Miranda, you're already talking a language I don't even know. It'll come in time. It will. We're going to look at lipsticks that are sister lipsticks. What I mean is they're the same color, just like red. These are both going to be the same color. However, these sisters, if you have a sister like me, you typically are opposites of one another. So these are sister lipsticks in depth, but one will be cool and one will be warm. All right. So I'm going to start with the first one to explain and show you what I'm talking about. Let's find in our semi-matte formula crushed berry. And let's look for our semi-shine formula appleberry. So at a glance, you're like, oh, well, these are both berry lipsticks. They're almost the same. They're not. Their depth is the same. Their undertone is different. Crushed berry is cool. Crushed berry is cool. It's got a little bit of violet in it. Do y'all see the purpley violety in crushed berry? Appleberry is warm. It's got some red in it. Like apples are red. That's why it's called appleberry, because there's red in it. All right. You're going to wear one better than the other. You'll probably never own both of these lipsticks and rock them both equally of the same because they're different undertones. And maybe right now you had a aha moment where you're like, no wonder that one color looked horrible on me. Miranda's granny would say something. Now you know. Now you know. All right, let's look at two more sister lipsticks. Okay, twins, but different. Let's look at their semi-mattes. Mauve Moment and Always Apricot. Mauve Moment and Always Apricot. For our guests, we'll make sure you have this in a book or a link or show this to you. Or y'all may pull out your makeup bag and just see what you own and are already wearing. But I'm going to have our consultants just show up a hand in a C or a W. Okay, you tell me. Mauve moment and always apricot. What do you feel mauve moment is? C or W? Okay, we got a little mixy. Mauve moment is cool. Mauve moment is cool. Always apricot is warm. So this is why you wear one over the other. Mauve moment has a little bit of a purpley violety undertone. Always apricot, more orangey undertone. Let's look at our red lipsticks. Red stiletto versus scarlet red. Red stiletto versus scarlet red. This is why they're both reds, like the red dress story, but they're different undertones. By show of hands in a C or W, what do you feel red stiletto is? Red stiletto. It is warm. Yes! Red stiletto has orange in it. It is a true tomato red. Scarlet red is a blue red. There's blue in it. See, isn't this so fun? Another one, coat pink or hot pink, however y'all want to say that, in the semi-shine versus powerful pink and semi-matte. Both hot pink lipsticks, but this is why they're different. One's going to be cool, one is going to be warm. What do you feel hot pink is or hot pink, C or W? I love watching Mary Lou. It is cool. Hot pink or hot pink is cool. It's a violety blue undertone to it. Powerful pink is warm. Do you have any friends so far saying, shoot, I ain't wearing the right makeup? Yes, this always brings clarity. If you thought you looked good in the wrong one, imagine how great you're going to look in the right one. So this is the key of knowing undertone. When you match, let's say lipsticks right now, we're putting you in the right color category, then your clothing will reflect the same. It's the same. It's the same. And then later on, the more now that you'll be aware of it, looking around at colors, the more you're going to notice, oh, that's cool or that's warm. And you're going to be intentional and shop on purpose. And for our guests that are on, this is what we do. This is what we do. It's Color Friends. We get you in the right lane where you belong, from foundations to lips. We know lips are married to cheeks. Then we just talk about the eyes. And makeup is the safest place to go. So if you're new to the color thing, start with lipsticks. We'll get to your closet in a little bit after you build confidence there. All right. One last thing before I let you go. All right. I love that we get good basics for your closet. I love that we shop with accessories in mind. Put your money in that. That way it's not over budget. You can work with accessories depending on whatever your budget is, small or you grow it. It's a great place to grow your style from there with good basics, but in the right color that serve you. But we have to talk about how things fit. We can't leave that out of this conversation, because how things fit you and shapes that should honor your beautiful body shapes and silhouettes that honor you, so important, so valuable, because we always want to look our best in the right color with the right style, but in the right fit. And you're beautifully and wonderfully made as you are, sweet friends, not 10 pounds lighter today. You look beautiful today. But there's one thing we all have in common. Although our body shapes may be all different and things we should and should not wear very different, we all have one thing in common that must be all focused on, equally and the same amongst us. And I'm just going to have to just come out and say it. We got to talk about your bra. We're going to spend a minute on your boobies. This is what we're about to do. Girls. We need a new bra every 6 months. Every 6 months, we need a new bra. We forget she's made out of elastic. Picture in your mind, tired, worn out, elastic. Picture it. And that's what we're entrusting for the responsibility of these boobies for 3 years. Some of us had new bras since COVID. So I'll just tell you, it is time to get this situation under control. Your boobies and your stomach should never meet in the middle. They should never meet in the middle. There has to be a separation. This valuable thing right here is called your rib cage. I call this prime real estate. Location, location, location. No boobies should be in or near the rib cage. We need them hoisted up. We need them up and we need them out. We would rather them out a hot minute than ever down a nanosecond. Up and out. We're going to do a little assessment right quick. No one look at each other from the chin down. We're only going to look at each other from the chin up. Take your hands and put them on top of each other like this. Now, take your hands and we're going to stick them on your stomach to where the top thumb is up against the bottom of your bra band. So your top thumb is just touching up against your bra band, wherever that is, just, and just relax your shoulders. I have 2 questions for you. Question number 1. Do you feel your boobies grazing, leaning on, or hovering on your arm or hand? Do you feel them? Do you feel them hovering? You feel them. If you feel your boobies grazing your arm or hand, she's tired. She's tired. She's worn out. You need to throw her away. Release her. Release her from the pressure and the burden. Okay? Let's just say what we got to say. This bottom pinky, where is it? Where is this bottom pinky? All right. Is it at your belly button? Is it at your waist? Where is it? Because if that bottom pinky then slid on down by your hoo-hoo, your bra don't even fit you. Your bra don't even fit you. Okay. So we're going to have to get it up high and hoist them up. And girls, you're going to look 10 years younger, 10 pounds louder. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. We want to get the bra under control. This is the #1 thing. It's an investment. It's an investment. Go get measured. Do not ask your man. Do not ask your man to measure you. He's worthless. He's pointless. He gets distracted. Do not ask him. Go to the department store. Go somewhere else. Save you some time. Trust me. Just go get professionally measured. Get you a good nude, whatever skin tone you need, bra with a smooth cut. This ain't your sexy one. This is your workhorse. She's smooth. That way you can wear her with silk or with cashmere or a cotton tee with no line, and it's nude. So it goes with all the things. Go ahead and get you some dros while you're at it. Go ahead and take care of your panties. Just take care of business. Every 6 months, just go through and get new. September and October-ish, and then February-ish is when intimates go on sale at the department store. So if you just get yourself in a little cycle, you're going to hit the sales with the brands you love. And the last thing I'll tell you too, I know I might not be popular with this conversation, but it has to be said. Everybody needs a girdle. Everybody needs a girdle. Everybody. If you say, Miranda, nah, I'm good. You need it most. It's the truth. It's the truth. Everybody needs a girdle. I'm going to tell you what, Spanx, Skims, whatever brand you love, sis, you do you. But you can't tell me your hind end and your thighs and your back don't look better when in compression hosiery. You look smooth like butter. So go ahead, get you a girdle. Mary Kay Ash would roll over in her grave if she saw some of these girls walking up in these places, skirts up in crevices, scooting up our thighs, going in higher regions. Oh, no, 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 no. We are classy, although a little sassy. Get you a girdle. And sis, when you look forward in the mirror, you look great. You might say, I'm fine, Miranda. Your girdle ain't for you when you're forward. Your girdle's for you when you're walking away and we see the backside. That's what your girdle is for. So when I say, trust me, you need one, you need one. My heart to you. So here's the scoop. Get started fitting yourself right. If you're going to wear a skirt or dress, girdle, put your good bra on, get all snatched underneath, and then think about it. Then you're going to wear a dress. It's going to glide like butter right on top. Everything fits and looks so great and put together in the right placement. The dress is in colors that just make your skin glow and your teeth are white and your eyes are glowing. You just look like you just had a great nap. And then you got all your Mary Kay makeup on. Your hair is looking good. You're accessorized on purpose in your chosen style lane that honors who you are. Snappy shoes, purses on point, and you walk in the room. Oh my word. You took my breath away. You took my breath away. I noticed you, and I'm going to say something. I am, because you know what it says to me? Oh, girl, invested time in herself. Oh, yes, she did. I don't care what brand you're wearing or not wearing. I don't care about any of all that. What I'm looking at is you valued yourself enough to know your worth and put some time in. And I'm going to have to just tell you how good you look. I am. And Mary Kay Ash would be so proud of us because that's what her purpose was. Is in the morning, we look and feel our best by doing what we feel we need to do for us. And then the rest of the day, we can give our attention 100% to the person in front of us because it was about us, that 30, 45 minutes, hour we chose to get ready. But the rest of the day ain't about us no more. Because we're confident in our look and pull together. It's about the person in front of us. And that was her business model. So girls, have fun going through your panty drawer, getting things taken care of. Have fun going through your closet, assessing, does this serve you well? Does it fit? Is it in the coloring? Go through your makeup bag, go through your accessories, and just have quality over quantity. And it just frees your spirit and your mind. And when you walk in your closet in the morning, it's joyful. You're happy to wake up and start the day, and you're in a good spirit for the rest of it. So I appreciate the opportunity to say some things quite freely. Thank y'all for letting me be real and share my heart with you. Thank you for having me, Bernice, to your favorite people and y'all's friends for coming. I appreciate all the guests too.
Oh, Miranda, that is wonderful. What a great presentation. I love it. You know what? When you're talking about the girdle, I was thinking Holly Zick always said, get the girdle off your brain. We can take it off her brain now, put it on her body where it should be. Right? Oh my gosh. Holly Zick, I didn't even know she knew that. She was so wise when she was talking about that it can be used in other places. Well, thank you so much, Miranda. We have like about 2 minutes, but if there anybody has a question that is just burning that they really love to ask, you can ask it in the chat, and Miranda can look at it, or hey, I love the fact that you talked about your underwear, and holy cow, I'm gonna be hitting the store. Oh my gosh. And you're right, having it measured makes a big difference. Having a proper bra measurement makes a big difference. And how it fits in the back even, right? To make sure that we have so many materials now that are so relaxed and so like spandex that every line shows every all the way down. Right? So those underwear pieces. So somebody want to know what earth tones fall under warm. Well, they all fall under warm, would they not, Miranda?
Yes, I would say all like camels, browns, khakis, taupes. but as long as it doesn't have a brown, doesn't have a rose, like we don't want a rose brown. That leans more cool. So rose
Mhm.
browns are more cool. And like the browns that have grays in them or shades of taupes that have grays in them, those lean more cool. So stick with true
Mhm.
brown, camels, true khakis, or even like green undertones to them as well toward the olive side.
And you know what just popped into my head, only because I was shopping for a paint color for my daughter to paint a table, a like cyan color, like the color of my jacket. You know what? If you're not sure, I think go to a paint store, because you can really tell when you get a paint chip what's cool and what's warm. If you think something is cool or warm, you know, put it up against another tone and see what it looks like. Because when you put a cool green up against a warm green, or cool taupe up against a warm taupe, you can easily see what the underneath, what the undertone is. So you
Mhm.
might tell everybody if they're not sure how to identify that, you know, and you know, no harm in taking them and practicing at that. Even with your lipsticks consultants, you can take them and put them up
Mhm.
against, right?
Yeah.
Or clothing or whatever, right? You can
Yes.
go, well, okay, here's a red and here's a red. They look different. Okay, now I can tell one's cool, one's warm.
Mhm.
So that's wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Great advice.
Yeah, and I do have color wheels because I'm a visual. If you're a visual person and a color wheel could help you, just private message me and I can give y'all a link for that too. If you know what you are cool or warm for a color wheel too.
Oh, great. Love that. Thank you. That is so kind. Thank you, Miranda. Really appreciate that. Very
Yeah.
much. And my gosh, what a great session. Thank you. I learned so much. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So engaging. I hope that you know, I know it'll cool down a little bit. 108 in the evening is pretty warm. What are you getting?
Yes.
Fixed? That's what you want to know, right?
Right. And here's the bad thing is we own the air company. That's what we own it. So, oh, like, could this not be like the plumber who's never plumbing everywhere? So like the owner of the company don't have air. So anyway,
when is
I
that? Is
appreciate
your husband coming home to do things at home, right? Yeah.
Yes, he was like, "Are you kidding me?" Anyway, well, thank y'all so much for having me. Y'all have a wonderful evening.
Thank you, Miranda. And if you can get a chance to send me that color wheel, I can pass it around or whatever. Okay.
Absolutely. Thanks.
That's great. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Don't melt now. Thank you. Okay, gals, we are going to do a draw. Michelle, have we got a list of people that we are going to put in our draw? Where are you, girl? You can unmute.
There we go. I have 6 ladies that have signed in and said they're here with and who their consultant is. So
Great. Okay, let's do
I
that.
can do it.
That's wonderful. I'm excited to see who our draw for our lipstick is. What I think they should have a choice of a lipstick. Here's the wheel. Who's our winner, Michelle?
Carmen. Woo!
Who is it?
Carmen.
Carmen. Hey, Carmen, congratulations. Carmen,
Yes.
what your last name is? Who is her consultant?
Me.
Oh, well, there you go. Yay. That's great.
Yeah.
Great. You can have a discussion about what lipstick Carmen might want to choose, cool or warm, or, you know, I'll leave that up to you, Michelle. But that's great. Congratulations, Carmen. And thank you, everyone, for coming on tonight. Fun. I thought that was great. There was so many great tips, simple enough, especially to go to the place and get measured and don't have your husband do it, right? And a girdle to keep it all in and together. Yes. And now, you know, everybody's gearing up for going to seminar, getting your gown. You know, there's nothing that ruins a seminar gown like it's something that doesn't fit right. Same as you know, everything. And my 2 cents would be make sure that what you're wearing is lined. I love lining in anything, lining in a dress, lining in a jacket. It really just helps so very much. So go and get yourself all fixed up. And I can't wait to see those of you I get to see on July the 8th that are coming here to my home for our kickoff for the new year. And those of you who maybe we'll see at seminar at our fantastic kickoff to the 45th anniversary year for Mary Kay Canada and 60 years for Mary Kay in the United States globally. So, wow, it's going to be such an exciting event. And let's make sure that we are looking the best with, you know, everything in the right place. I love it. Everything in the right place. And ladies, most of all, have a great finish to the year. It's going to be an exciting 2 weeks to finish up. Get your eye on the ball, get your eye on the goal, and make sure you're touching base with your consultant or your consultant or your director, I should say. Consultants, make sure you're touching base with your director, make sure she knows what you really ardently desire. And guests, we're so glad that you came. Make sure you ask your consultant about everything that's new, all the specials that are on. And maybe you want to come up back here and join us all on a regular basis, which would mean becoming a beauty consultant. We would love to have you in our organization, in our team. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you. Happy New Year in 2 weeks. Make it all what matters. Bye.